shall play a game, and everything will almost be the same.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a sort of a sit and paint session with myself, Many More Games, and with Missy TTV.
Hi.
Yeah, we were just chilling out this afternoon, and we were like, well, you know what we're going to do? We had a great time last night. We're pretty zonked, so we thought we'd have a nice relaxing painting stream with the rest of you guys. So I hope you enjoy. I keep trying to do this, but my hand keeps getting in the way of the paint. So.
That's fair enough. So I am going to be sorting out Night Vault, Thondrix Profiteers.
Yeah, it's cool. We're both doing Shadespire today.
Yeah, we're both doing Shadespire, yeah. Funnily enough, Xander got a box of these himself from a friend, and then
leave me alone.
I moaned and I groaned, and now, ta-da, I have my own. So, yeah.
I guess we pay for those.
You are my plastic crack dealer, let's be fair. Alright, so yeah, so I just started putting them together. I've done most of it, but I just noticed I've lost, I've got some bits I need to, fix and sort out, so yeah.
So I'm painting my, Auric Ard Boys, Shadespire group. Well, I think the name of it is Warhammer Underworlds, but there's different seasons, and one is Shadespire, one is Nighthaunt, or Nights.
Yeah, I don't really get it, to be fair.
It is, well, and the new one is called Beast Tamer or something like that, or Beast something. So I'm quite interested in that.
Yeah, this your Orange is the New Orc.
Orange is the New Orc, yeah, so these are my prison orcs. I don't know. I just wanted to paint orange. I've done orange before, and even if it's not, maybe it didn't come out exactly as I would have liked it to. I mean, I think it came out nicely. I just don't think it's maybe the color I would do if I did a whole army of orcs. Because just to be completely honest, orange is hell to paint.
Well, it's strange because it's like you and I think Plutonium OD or Gavin, you seem to do yellows and oranges really well, but I'm so scared of actually painting with yellows and oranges, unless it's something to do with fire or lava. I'm just like, what on earth? How do I use this?
I think my only successes with orange before were with my Harlequins, when I was doing a sort of patch colour thing, and I used the yellow as a colour to offset the other patchwork colours. And I think that looked okay, but even then, I tell you what, it was layers and layers and layers of stuff. I apologise, by the way, I'm trying to be good and not cover my character too much, but just my painting styles, I kind of cup it to keep my hand steady. And if it doesn't mean that you lose some visuals, some of the visuals because of that, I do apologise. I'm trying my best. And hopefully I'll be able to adapt my painting style to be more accommodating to the camera.
Oh, I think you need to do it the other way around. Have the camera accommodate your painting style. Why should you change?
Well, I think I've already one that's we've got a great stand for one of them. I think I need to get another one.
We do,
so that I've got a stand looking down. But yeah, so at the moment, my guy, I'm going for a, so I can't see if the camera can see how blurry
you can
it is.
see.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to see what on the camera. Here we go. So I've got basically like an orange and blue scheme, almost like a Goku scheme from Dragon Ball Z. That sort of orange and blue, and it's quite nice. I've gone for very dull green. I'm actually using Death Guard colors to do this. I've got sort of Death Guard green followed by a nice little area. Let's think it's Elysian green, and then I'm going to do my final thing with Ogre Camo. But yeah, I'm trying, because of how bright the armor is, I really do need to keep the skin color relatively
plain, I suppose.
Not
simple,
plain, but with
what's your focus?
More matte. It needs to be more matte. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, if you were doing like black armor, the green would be the focus. But since I've got this bright orange armor, and orange and green don't go particularly well together, they contrast quite violently. I need to keep it pretty deep in color. So I'm going. By the way, you might notice some gold and stuff. But don't worry, this guy is not a rich orc. It's basically just my base for a brass. If you look at his, if you look at sort of what I've done on his waist belt, that's the kind of thing I'm going for. Like he's found like brass tokens or something instead. So the gold is just the base for that. Yeah, actually, I just need some tissue paper quickly so I can wipe off my brush.
So welcome to Behind the Tapestry. This is a segment or a slot as well. This is a slot on the Meeple Palace, which is for members of the Meeple Palace who are artsy and craftsy, want to use the Meeple Palace to show off their own work. So that's why we're not using the Meeple Palace overlays, even though we're hosting on the Meeple Palace, because you still want to keep your general, your general stream. You've got your name, you've got your style. So it's just a good way of promoting people that want to, share their art style, what they're passionate about, the type of person they are, and just help promote you on the Meeple Palace, as well as with our Tapestry showcase segment that we do on our streams as well, like we'll do today if there's anything in there, which is basically on our Discord. We have a channel called the Tapestry Room Showcase, surprise, and in there is a Google Sheet, and basically it's for our members to post anything they want that's artsy and craftsy. So if there's something you want to share and you really want to show it off, because we have seen, we've had Nuts Paint, we've had Bases of Operations, we've had myself. Have we had anyone else? We've had, did I mention Plutonium? I can't remember.
You said Nuts Paint.
I said Nuts Paint, yeah. And so, we're getting more and more people adding their own artwork or craft work on.
Yeah, I mean, we've been mainly using the channel because we're very new. It's only been up for a few weeks.
Yeah.
So we've been using it mainly for things like Dungeons and Dragons, which is what we play every Friday.
But we're adding more content on.
Yeah, we
but
did a 24-hour stream last week.
Anyone, I mean, to be fair, Behind the Tapestry is for anyone. It doesn't, if you say, oh, can I do a one shot, or can I do it weekly at this time, whatever, that's fine. I just need to give you some of the details so that you can stream to the Meeple Palace. That's it, really. On this stream, there is the Meeple Palace jar, as well as the follower path to affiliate goal, and the Meeple Palace event list, as well as the Meeple Palace logo. That's it. That's all you need.
These days, I know most of us like Meeple Palace.
That's true, you do. Yeah. As well as the restream chat, because obviously we at the moment are not affiliate, so we can actually stream to YouTube and DLive and Twitch all at the same time, which is awesome.
Not so you don't want to make affiliate.
No, we do want to make affiliate, and it just means though that we'll have to wait a maximum of minimum of 24 hours before we can share the content on on YouTube. DLive, you can't save it actually until you make partner, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But so that's why we got the restream chat, so that if you're watching on YouTube, you can still interact with people who are watching on Twitch or DLive, which is really, really cool actually. But I will be doing Behind the Tapestry with myself on Wednesday. And then on Friday, I believe we're going to be doing the Kobold Campfire, which is our debriefing for roleplay of what we've done in the last session, which is about half an hour to an hour. And then afterwards, we actually get into the game, playing with members of the Meeple Palace, playing roleplay.
Yeah, it was a good one last session, so I enjoyed that a lot. And I'm DM. There's a lot when the DM gets almost as much gets as much enjoyment, not almost, but as much enjoyment out of watching players play. Because it's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, as a DM, sometimes you do go, I wish I was playing, but at the same time you also go, I am playing. I have a slightly different role. You are the storyteller, the caretaker.
You are, yeah. But considering this is your first campaign, that's pretty impressive, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
So if Behind the Tapestry is something that you wouldn't mind doing, feel free to join the Discord community, and we'll hit you up and
join the Meeple Palace on
we
on
absolutely
Discord.
want to support artisans, as well as board gamers and tabletop gamers and roleplay members as well. So those are the main areas that we're focused on. And yeah, behind the tapestry is really, to promote yourself and the Meeple Palace. Let's be honest.
So we can host you, so that we can
get you on the host. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to stream on your own platform, that's perfectly fine. We'd love to host people and love to raid and stream with people. We're part of LSS
as well. Yeah.
As well, so we we're part of that community. We like to help promote stream that other streamers when we can.
I finally got you.
Next time you guys see me, I'll probably be in another country though. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay.
Next time we do a dual stream, we won't be in the same room.
No, we won't. Well, I'm not in the same room most days anyway. I'm normally banished into the spare room. Because otherwise our voices hit each other. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too bad at the moment for you guys. Let us know if we're cancelling each other out. So, what's that? Is it connections? Yeah, that's fine. I just want to check if it went live. Did we go on? Oh, I took about when we started about 10 minutes ago, so it took about 10 minutes for us to go live notification. Okay, just wanted to check about that.
Yeah, cool.
For some things it's not working, for others it is. It's like but yeah. I can't quite read that. What was it? Oh, 2 viewers have received 5 XP. Nice. Nice.
What was the name on that?
By the way, it's really nice and cool here.
Finally.
Beautiful breeze. For once I get to gloat and be smug. I was chatting to Grey Powdernar and I'm like going, oh my god, it's so nice. And they're like, oh. I just cannot get rid of this stupid little thing. It's going to bug me because it's not going to look nice. So yeah, if anyone is watching or lurking, I can't actually see. Yeah, feel free to chat or lurk. More than welcome. And I cannot believe that we're almost halfway to affiliate already. That's crazy. Last time I checked, we were on 29 followers.
That's pretty awesome.
Out of the 50.
3 weeks, it's not bad at all.
That is immense. But yeah, let us know what you're working on. Doesn't have to be miniature related. It could be any artsy thing. Oh, I don't know.
That's
Making
not
this
Stranger
worse.
Things. It's not, I know. It has like that feeling to it. For sure. Got an 80s synth feel.
I hope I'm not thinning this too much, but I can't get the... I don't think that's going to be too bad now. Yeah, alright, I'm happy with that, finally. 3 years later.
3 years later.
I'm just going to bring this up a bit. I'll do a bit of what we can. But yeah, well, what else have we got planned exactly for the Meeple Palace? I think it's Gaslands.
Yeah, we want to try and get Gaslands somehow over the internet. You know, it's a great game. We want to try and promote that. Now, unfortunately, none of us kind of live in the same country, so it's a bit hard for us to get together and play games like Battle Report style. But you know, we will hopefully get some. Hopefully, you and I can do some Battle Report stuff since we do. We even live in the same house. You know?
Yeah, there's nothing stopping us. And with the tons of terrain we've got from Kill Team and the 2 boxes of Warcry, that's going to make it really nice to do. Just a hell of a lot of painting to get done with the terrain. Then get bored and stuff.
Looking forward to getting that next week.
Oh, it's going to be so cool. You're not allowed to paint yours till I get mine. That was the puff of a huff.
That was the non-acknowledgement.
Non-acknowledgement is still an acknowledgement, I'm afraid.
You don't rule my painting.
I do.
How come I'm not allowed to paint any Corruption Overlords until you get yours, but then when you get Corruption Overlords, it's like, oh, I'm going to paint them.
I haven't painted any.
You want to?
Doesn't matter, I haven't.
We will. Standard.
No double standards. I'm making things up. He's making things up, folks. No. I don't even remember what High Vidalon Overlords are. Oh, these guys. All I know is that they're called Thundrix Profiteers. I didn't realise.
I'm not going to paint them.
Bajorgan Thundrick. But this is my only issue, right?
The army
with
is called Corruption
the only
Overlords.
issue.
Is called Thundrix Profiteers.
The only issue that I have with boxes from GW is, okay, Warhammer, Underworlds, Nightvolt, Thundrix Profiteers, but there is no, like, if you're completely new, where, like, am I missing something? Where on this box does it actually say that it is from Corrigilon Overlords? No, I'm just gonna try and see if I can actually see something. 5 fighters, 5 fighter cars, 29 Thundrix, upgraded Thundrix Profiteers containing the Thundrix Profiteers warband and 60 unique cars. Doesn't say. Let's give one more. No. Seen a Warhammer Rare. No. Checking all sides of the box. Okay, so literally on this box, it does not say that it is that army, and that's been my only grievance with GW when it comes to their actual packaging. If I'm completely new and I see that and I'm like, I don't know who Thundrix Profiteers are.
Well, you just look it up on the internet, wouldn't you?
No, but if you're in the shop and
you just look it up on the internet.
No, you wouldn't. You would go in the
Nowadays.
shop. You'd go into it. What if you're a kid? What if you don't know? You go in there.
You talk to the nice people who work at the shop and they tell you what they are.
No. Because you're just gonna not if you're just browsing and you want something to be. Oh, it's these guys. Okay, cool. I'll get these guys. Oh, if I go into a shop on my own, which I have done, I think twice without you, I've looked around and I've gone, I don't want to ask someone because I'm embarrassed and I don't know who these guys are.
What are you be embarrassed about? I've never understood that.
No, it's just the way it is. Oh, do these guys go with these guys? Can I use them?
Should you be embarrassed? Why should you be embarrassed?
I'm just saying that's how I feel, you know.
But I'm
that's
just
like if
saying, why should you be embarrassed?
That is no different to if I went into a woman's clothing store and I asked what this garment was, and they were like, it's a scarf." Like, I don't know. It could be a headband, it could be a thingy, it's stretchy, it's looped. I don't exactly know what.
They go at you. You shouldn't be shopping there.
I'm just using it as an example.
I know, I'm just saying, you know. I mean,
I'm not saying they have gone.
The days that women can't walk into geek shops and ask questions are.
Yeah, but I also used a clothing shop reference for women, so
well, why,
you know.
Why not men then? Men
go in and it's like there's a new accessory and you know you look at it and you go, I don't really know what that is, can't be bothered to ask, I'm just going to move on. Going slightly off the point though, I just wish that on the packaging it would say what army it references to. That's it. That's all I would want. And I'd be fine. I'm like, oh, okay, they're that part. Oh, I didn't see those before. Oh, I didn't know about those that existed. Especially if you're not into fluff and stuff, you're not going to know the names as much, are you? It's just a guy that shoots something.
I mean, like I said, you can just ask someone. You know, there are ways of.
But why? But if you did that for every single thing, you're going to annoy the staff
I'll
member.
tell you why they're probably not doing it. One, because it's a self-contained game. It's not Warhammer. You don't have to play with the models in Warhammer.
You just have it in brackets.
It's its own thing, so it doesn't actually have to be part of an army.
But it can be part of an army.
It can be. That's something you can find out later on.
No.
I mean,
I politely disagree.
Okay. And they say there are many ways you can find out the information without having to look on the box.
Anyway, relationship squabble done. I'm allowed to squabble with him because he's my boyfriend. That's true, actually. You know me too well.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, but you know I don't want a yes man.
You squabble now.
And what did you mean by yes, dear? Quick, abort, abort! Looking forward to watching The Boys tonight.
Blending that. Sorry guys, I made a bit of a mistake, so I've been a bit trying to fix that.
So considering that this is your first time streaming on the Meeple Palace,
As a painter,
so do you want to sort of just say maybe something about your painting experience, how you got started, just a intro if people don't know you from your normal stream?
I've been painting for years. I've been painting since I was about 11. I'm very clean-cut style painter. I haven't been very adventurous until recently, where I've started trying to get a bit more adventurous in my painting style. I started out with a box of lizardmen and a box of high elves in their really old monopose boxes, where you paint them. Got 6 models in a plastic box. They're all exactly the same model. I like painting lots of things. I like painting sci-fi. I like painting fantasy stuff. I really love Age of Sigmar.
Which is so funny because you didn't like it at the start.
I didn't.
You were very against it.
The thing is, I was very invested in the fluff of the old world, and I think, like a lot of people, I jumped on the bandwagon of sort of hating change, which I admit to right now. You know, that was really silly of me in that respect. I understand why people still hate Age of Sigmar. I can understand sort of yearning for something that is now gone. But at the same time, I mean, as a young kid who played that game, and as a person who was sort of fell out the hobby and tried to get back in, I just, you know, it was so difficult to get into the hobby again. Whereas, because you had to have whole armies, you had to have brick blocks of troops, you had to buy. And the thing is, I also didn't like the fact that you had to have like tons of the basic troop to actually play the game. You know, I don't mind painting models, but I don't want to paint like 66,000 skeletons just to play the game. Now, at least with Age of Sigmar, you have some options. You can go, yes, I can play a 66,000 skeleton army if I want. I can play a horde army, or I can play a few large monsters, and that can be my style of play. Or I can play, you know, multiple armies mixed together now. Sort of, I can do a Grand Alliance army or whatever. I just find there's far more flexibility, and as I'm more of a hobby painter than I am a huge army collector. I mean, tournament player or something like that. I mean, Age of Sigmar really suits me down to the bone, and I know a lot of people have like really got the, you know, they've worked hard to make it work for tournament players. They worked hard to make it work for other players as well. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent about a gaming system. So I love Age of Sigmar. I love 40k. I love the fluff for that as well, and I really like the new edition. I find it's like, for someone like me who doesn't, I don't want to walk around carrying a massive book with tons and tons of rules in it. I mean, literally, you can play Warhammer 40k with the core rules book that comes in the starter set. I mean, yeah, there's lots more rules, but you can start a basic pick-me-up game with that. And the actual rules are mainly on the data sheets now, and so I love that. I love skirmish games as well. I like Warhammer Asian Underworld, which we're painting now. I love Frostgrave. I'm sort of getting into Carmageddon, basic operations. Somebody can tell me a lot about it, and I've got the book, and I'm going to be reading that.
I thought it was Carnage.
The game is called Gaslands.
No, I thought Faces was calling the stream Carnage.
That's what I meant. I was just
Oh.
saying Gasland. I hadn't given it an actual stream name. I was just saying Gasland with basic operations.
Yeah.
You know, the other things going to be involved there. Rangers of Shadow Deep. You know, lovely sort of skirmish games like that really catch my eye. The zombie, which was the one we're doing? Zombie game. I want to get that sorted as well. That my sister gave me.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan of Osprey miniature sort of skirmish games. I think they're good. Yeah, so that's basically. I think I've gone more from being like a major army collector to being more of a
smaller collection.
I like to have lots of different types of models. I think I have more variety in what I have now and what I own.
Yeah.
And I don't feel the pressure to get a massive army together because there's other games I can play. I mean, I need to paint 4 models for this Underworlds thing, and it's, you know, that's not a daunting prospect, painting 4 models. No, that's true actually. I mean, I look at my skellies, and skellies are not the hardest thing to paint, but for me, because you've got really spindly legs and you've got small gaps between certain parts of their body and the clothes and where the spear and the shield is, and obviously I'm lazy and I tend to stick it all together and then paint it, and then I just sort of screw myself over because I can't get to the hard to reach areas. But because of that, you know, having a smaller army actually does benefit me, because then I'm not painstakingly going through each miniature for those hard to reach areas and then going, I've got like 20 more to do. Which I will have with my Dark Eldar. Can you imagine what it's going to be like if I get every single Dark Eldar that I have put together from that massive bits box? Yeah, from my Christmas. That was from the Christmas box I bought ages ago. But yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. The models sort of really have stood the test of time, and they look great. And,
But
yeah,
there's
it's
so
gonna be interesting when we get
many.
together. There's a lot of them, yeah. And you've got 9 bikes to put together.
Yep.
You've got 9 bikes together. You've got about 15 of the Scourges with the wings.
Although I think the first couple may be the ones on the gliders. They're slightly damaged. I have to strip the paint off and I have to fix them up.
I'll paint something else first, and I'll get that sorted for you. I can probably figure out
All right.
some stuff you can use. Sorry, I'm taking a little time. I'm just thinking 8 highlights and this is going to be a bit.
No, it's all right. I think I can say that this one might have done that. I didn't do anything.
Table.
No.
Against the rules. It's against the etiquette of the painting table.
No. Lies.
Truly is. Yeah, so I mean, I got into gaming in a big way when I was young. I sort of
Your
it kind of
granddad-
dropped out in university. I kind of stopped it. for
Your
a while.
granddad always telling you got your Warhammers.
Yeah, it's funny. I stopped Warhammer in university for a while. I think it was mainly because of the expense, really. I had a few models, not much.
I suppose it was like having to move it around and stuff to different
A lot of
locations.
stuff. I got a lot of moving. Yeah, also it was still the old version of everything when I didn't. I had the 40k, but even then, I didn't really have very much. really excited about the boys because it's about the same guy as Preacher.
Oh, I love Preacher. I need to finish that off. You really went into it though, which I was very surprised at because it's got some very good characters and very good storyline.
It's weird. Something really wasn't clicking with me. Like, I mean,
Maybe in the future, if you retry it, you might change your mind, or you might still feel the same.
I mean, my tastes shift all the time.
Yeah.
I might just not have been in the mood for that style of thing while it
Might
was
have
on.
been, yeah.
I mean, I like the Angels. I thought it was funny. I do like the. I do like the
God,
vampire.
that was amazing. Yeah.
I think he's quite funny.
The other thing is the actual Preacher character.
Did I bury you yesterday?
Yeah, it's funny though because the actual character of Preacher is he is not perfect. He is not like he tries to be a good man, but at the same time, and plus the power he ends up getting is sort of
Corrupting.
no, it's not. He does get this feeling inside, but it's not technically corrupting from as far as I've got into it. It's just more of a sense that he sort of goes to his head a bit.
Yeah. But he doesn't really understand that he might give someone he might say do this, but they can interpret it in their head their own way.
Yeah.
Like that guy who worshipped the god of meat guy.
Yeah. We also finished Stranger Things season 3, and I don't know. I mean, Zana told me that there were some moans and groans about the season, but seriously, I think every single season has been spot on.
I love that scene. Turn around. Look at what you see.
Oh god, how many people have done that now? How many people have done that? Done Dustin and Susie.
Don't give away spoilers. And the second song. Don't give away spoilers.
It's been out for a while now. I think we're slightly safe.
No, it hasn't been out that long. It was only out in July the 4th.
4th, yep. So it's
Still
been out
relatively new.
20 odd days.
Yeah, it's still relatively
So-
new. Don't give it away.
They don't know what I'm talking about though. So
Season 2 you can talk about.
there might be people that haven't seen season 2 yet.
That's okay, they've had a whole year. A year
Really?
and a half, actually.
So
We've
so
got
that
over.
could also kind of go with you and Game of Thrones. I could look up a year ago.
Shut up.
I could look up a year ago and see
I
what
don't even know
happened.
what the end is, unfortunately, because of basically everything on the internet throwing it in my face every 5 seconds. But problem when you're a geek, in your regular search functions like geek websites and stuff, it just comes up all the time. Did you know this? I'm disappointed with the ending, which was this. Oh, you. Why, this was a truly stupid moment. No! Don't tell me I should be horrified in my own time.
Yeah.
You're just upset because the last season. You're just happy because the last season was said to be no good, and or really rushed, and you're like, yeah, Lord of the Rings still on top.
Yep. Always has, always will be.
Well, as long as George R. R. Martin fails to finish his book, yeah.
He'll probably die before that. I'm not the first one to say it, and I will not be the last one to say it. It's been very well known that most fans have been worried about the fact that he's going to snuff it before he finishes the story.
I'm actually desperate for Wheel of Time to come out on Amazon.
Yeah.
They're doing that series. It's going to be awesome.
We also got our friend Marquetta into that actually as well. I think she's going to be interested in that.
I hope so. It's a really good series.
Well,
When I saw
she
how many
jotted it
pages-
down. She jotted it down, so that generally means it's a big
I
one.
know, but that's funny because I mentioned it. She's like, oh, it's a series. I'm like, yeah, it's like 600 pages in each book. And she's like, 600 pages in each book. How many books? 14. What?
Yeah, but then
It's a big
she,
investment.
but
You
then
wanna get
she,
involved
but then
in it.
she likes Lord of the Rings as well, and that's a lot of pages and stories and that. So
There's
yeah.
like 3 books. The Hobbit's 1, so it's 4 books. Yeah, unless you're counting the Silmarillion, Children of Hurin.
I am.
etc. Okay, so it's about 7 books. And all of them are about
And
2
then
books.
not to mention the books that's like not stories, not novels, but just infos on, little biographies or something, or about the movie being made and about the world and the types of weapons, and there's tons of books, not specifically novel related to Lord of the Rings as well, don't forget. So that adds up, because you'll probably have to include those, to be honest.
And Twitch is owned by Amazon, so we'll try not to offend the Twitch gods by disparaging their series.
Probably.
No, like that will be the ads that get thrown up on our thing all the time. You didn't like this? Well, watch the ad every time you try to log into your own stream. No!
Yeah, but it's unfair because America gets to earn bits while an ad is playing. Why don't we get that benefit? What's the matter with us?
Well, we have better internet than most of America.
Well, America's like split literally into two, isn't it? Verizon and AT&T or something?
Yeah, there's only like two major companies.
There's only two, and they've already monopolised their areas. There's no competition. They made basically a truce. You have that part, we have that part.
Yeah, John Oliver talked about that.
Yeah, I like him. He's quite good. I have to be in the mood for him, actually.
I've got the fact that these things owned by AT&T, he keeps going, "That's right, business daddy." Says a job is being a problem again. I'm going to miss HBO. We didn't really use it to its full potential. I haven't had HBO here.
Oh, I didn't glue that. Alright, I need to glue that. Because I definitely didn't cut it. It's not done very well with these guys. Alright, so... You can pass me that glue, darling. Right in front of you. This household of us two is literally a, can you do something? Just a minute. Just finishing something off. I'm bad for it as well. I really am. I am not the queen. I do get stuff done. I have not fed them. Okay, I'll do it now. Oh, now you give it to me.
Yeah. So you can't walk away and say,
Oh, lovely cat. Yes, I'm
yes, she is a whole cat.
Please don't drink the last of your tea. It's cold. It's horrible.
Yummy cold tea.
No.
Like Lipton, only fuzzy.
No. Yeah, why is it that I like Lipton iced tea, but I don't like hot cold.
The iced tea is not really the same thing.
It's not, is it?
It's full of sugar and... Well, wait, actually it's quite similar to your tea.
Not that much.
Say when? More...
No. I'm actually using much less sugar now. Way less than what I had as a kid.
I can't drink sugar in my tea. I don't even like sugar in my coffee most of the time. No, I know how Frappuccino as well.
It's still the same.
Yeah, that's an iced coffee.
It's still the
Like
same.
you with your iced tea, it's a different thing.
No.
Fine. I will admit, I like frappuccinos and things like that from Starbucks. I'm not ashamed of that. But like, if you give me a cup of coffee, like a hot cup of coffee or a latte or something, I don't really like to put sugar in it. I don't know why. It just doesn't. I mean, I think the only exception is if I put like a flavored syrup in it. You get like hazelnut tea or something like that. Sorry, hazelnut coffee. Or vanilla or something like that. I can deal with that. But it has to have like a flavour instead of like pure sugar. I've been being a bit of a big cake kid lately.
Oh yeah, with your DuckTales.
I don't know. Look, DuckTales was one of my favourite cartoons growing up, and so watching the new version, which is clever, and it's got lots of cool jokes in it that older people appreciate. I mean,
Sorry, I just realised the desktop audio is really high. I'm so sorry, guys. Please tell us if the volume is weird. Don't know, we can't change it.
Plus, I like the fact that they've really expanded the female cast as well. Like the woman who acts as the maid is actually a secret agent, or she was before she became the maid. You know, and the daughter is now actually good, and they explain why she's scrappy, because she's been trained by her grandmother. So that if she goes on adventures with Uncle Scrooge or whatever, she'll be able to survive, no problem. And then there's like a whole thing with the mother of Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and she's a female cast member. And then they've got another girl character who I can't remember what her name is. She's sort of a bit...
Abigail?
It might be Abigail.
I just remember I know one of them's called Abigail. A little girl that ends up, bringing tea to Uncle Scrooge or something.
Abigail, you're right, that's right, Abigail. You're right, yeah, she's
Hey Will! Sup, bases of operations?
Hey, base. How you doing, Will?
We had a bit of free time and we were like, oh, let's do our last dual stream on the Meeple Palace together in the same country.
Yeah, in the Czech Republic. It's been weird to say we don't live in the Czech Republic anymore.
It will. We get used to a new postcode style and.
Funny thing is, I think our postcode is like the same as most people's in Andorra.
It actually is, yeah, because it's so small. What have you been up to? I want to enter the I'm peed off. Oh, sorry, I'm peed off, to be honest. I went to enter the Ever Chosen competition today.
Oh yeah, that's the one which takes place in all the different stores, isn't it? It's like a bit like Golden Demon, but it's like international.
Found out the closing date for entering was yesterday.
Oh, that's really annoying.
But didn't they have it on
I understand it's going to be far more regular, so you'll be able to do it more often.
Didn't they have that on their website though, or something?
Probably,
like the date? Like, why did they have the wrong date up? That's not on, is it?
I think they have the wrong date up, but they have. I don't think they. Because I think it's like particular stores do it. I don't, because I think it's done by each store individually. Because what then they do is they take what wins in each store and they submit it to like the overall.
Oh.
So like the stores ever chosen is kind of like the heats.
Okay.
And then the heat stuff goes on to the and it gets selected and judged sort of worldwide. So I don't know about that. I mean, I understand. I can't understand what you're saying. Now. It's bloody annoying.
Wolf says apparently, I forgot what FLG is. Local gaming shop said it wasn't a well-designed competition, to be honest.
It's an idea. They're trying something.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, but the good thing is, I mean, at least GW is listening to its fan base a lot recently, and so hopefully there'll be some updates.
Friendly local gaming shop. That's right. I always forget what the F stands for.
F. Faster than light.
Friendly gaming shop.
FTLG. Faster than light gaming shop.
Gonna stay. Made a mistake with this guy. I'm painting. Oh God, what are the dwarfs called again?
Caladron Overlords.
Caladron. See, don't get.
Caradron.
Caradron
Overlords.
Caradron
Caradron.
Cool whip.
They're floaty dwarfs.
The floaty dwarfs. I'm painting the Night Vault
floaty dwarfs.
steampunk dwarfs because that's really cool. Probably because of Vistra, actually. I'm like, ooh, dwarf, steampunky, cool. I think before Vistra I wouldn't have been that interested. I'm not a big fan of dwarves, but actually...
No, order's my thing. Stick to your evil chaos stuff. I don't want
do.
you looking at my models and going,
I have no interest in Stormcast. I don't think I'll ever be interested in Stormcast.
fine.
Unless there was an evil version.
You have it, it's called Chaos Warriors.
Hopefully I'll get a chance sometime in the future. Sky Dwarfs. Yes, Sky Dwarfs.
Floaty dwarfs.
They could actually look pretty cool. Nurgle-fied, actually. Steampunk dwarfs that have been turned into Nurgle creatures.
Yeah, I mean, there's already dwarfs, evil dwarfs called Chaos Dwarfs. I mean, they don't make an army for them anymore. They just call that the Legions of Asmor or something. It's all Forge World shit. But you could easily adapt that from Caradron Overlords.
Well, I don't really care what rule set they use,
No, I'm
just
just
as long
saying,
as I
if
can
you
make
wanted
them
to play
look.
them as Chaos Dwarfs, you could. You could use their Chaos Dwarf rules if you wanted to.
I just need to bend this a bit more.
I mean, you could easily make the Iron Demon, which is a steam train basically, from one of their ships.
Yeah.
Just don't say it flies, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see if
As
we
people
work
who've done
out.
like Skaven armies, where sort of like the Skaven have taken over the ships, and replaced like the sleek stuff with their like weird contraptions. Or I've seen one which was goblins had taken over a whole load of the ships.
Yeah.
That was fun as hell. What rules would you use? I don't know, but either way, it's pretty funky.
Okay, I think that's a bit better now. Good.
We could sort of down about the rules when that's such a cool rule of cool idea.
Rule of cool. Will says, I just want to sink my teeth into some open forge stuff. Still not heard anything about my Z-axis screw yet. No! Oh, God, yeah.
Is that his for his printer?
That, yeah, for a 3D printer. Yeah, you couldn't continue building it because it was missing.
Can you pick up another piece for it?
Will's already messaged via PayPal to the people, the seller, and said, look, I need this and I have to have it to actually use it. It is an important piece. Get yourself, basically you sort of self out. But yeah. Are you streaming tonight, Will? Or are you doing that like still on Thursday? Base for about 14 quid I can get a new one, but gotta wait for a response. Yeah. Yeah, because if they send it to you, you can just wait. And not tonight, my next stream will be Tuesday. That's right.
That's good.
What, anything you're doing in particular on your Tuesday stream? I just realised I don't actually have the stream chat up for me to actually talk. One sec. Because that would be useful. Let me just jump.
I'll do some wet brushing. Tried to be.
Nope, for some reason it got turned off, and I don't know why. What was the last thing you heard?
Got turned off. How could you hear it? But you just asked it.
No, I just said, what's the last thing you heard?
Who, me?
No, to Will, to the viewers.
But if he said it's gone off.
But I've turned it back on now.
Oh.
Asking about what I'll be doing on Tuesday, lot. Yeah, so what are you going to be doing on Tuesday?
Let's get my phone. Let's get the things I've had
Toodaloo.
recently. I like us to stop at 8:30 because I like to watch the balls with you.
Can we not do that at 9?
No, because I've got to make dinner and there's a lot of episodes and stuff. Right? Like, we want to, hang out tonight together and discuss something another time and everything. Without the cat sitting on my shoulder all the time.
I think I need to reposition the head.
Ha!
What?
Sorry, one of my students commented on my thing saying, "Hello, Mr. Brown, happy unbirthday." Because we had a bit of a joke in my class.
Oh, yeah.
The kids would come on. That's two of them. Basically, one of my kids would always come on and go, "Mr. Brown, happy birthday!" And I said, "It's not my birthday," every single time. And then I taught them about Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
How they used to sing the Happy Unbirthday song.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, "Oh my god, that's awesome! Happy unbirthday!" And every time they would come in, they're like, "Is it your birthday?" "No." "Happy unbirthday, Mr. Brown."
Something like that. Base says, and then I typed, no idea, but hopefully I'll finish building the printer. Oh yeah, fingers crossed for you, honey. Oh, I need to get this head off because it's going to bother me. It's not quite right. I must have been drunk when I put these together. I haven't done a very good job. Shut up. I'm much better than I used to be putting stuff together. Can't deny that. There we go, he's wiggling. His head's wiggling.
My video has had 13 views with a special announcement.
Oh, that's great, darling. Congratulations.
Well, that's just a special announcement.
So?
Oh, we've lost a subscriber on the Meeple Palace.
Where?
We had 10, we've got 9.
What are you talking about?
On the YouTube Meeple Palace.
YouTube, we had 8.
No, we had 10.
No.
Yeah, we had 10, and then we got to 9 now.
Oh, never mind.
Anything else I need to know? No more messages, that's good. That was a good sign. Any subscribe to the carpet? Ah! Come on, guys, we need just one more follower to hit 30. Do us a favour, love us.
I can't believe we're already on like 29 followers on Twitch. We haven't even been streaming that long. That's amazing. So to all you out there that have done the love,
thank you so much.
Seriously, yeah, it's amazing. And I keep saying it, this is a dream that Xandra and I have had for about 4 years.
Get a community going. Yeah, that's been good fun.
The Meeple Palace, it literally exists now.
Wait till we get the retreat sorted out as well.
Oh, yeah,
that's the plan in the future, to get a sort of a gaming retreat.
Yeah.
Together at some point, a bit like they have Valhalla.
Yeah.
In America, since we don't live in America, but like it's not fair that they get that and we don't get anything. Let's do it ourselves. Yeah.
Let's hold this together a bit. Base just shared the stream on Twitter and Facebook. Oh my god, you are amazing. By the way, guys, if you don't know Base's operations, he's a really cool miniature painter and tabletop game lover.
He's also a brutal dragon in combat. So.
Yeah, he also plays a Dragonborn on our stream. He is also working with many more games with Xander to work on their Gaslands project.
Well, we will get back to that soon, Will. Sorry, I think this last week probably has been a bit hectic, but we'll get into that.
And then not only that, but Base has been a superstar in helping me take the load off this laptop because it was never bought specifically for streaming. And he's taken the load off, and we work together to do the overlays so that if anytime he can't stream from his computer, I've still got it on my end. But the fact that he does it for us and works with me and just helps me out, and it's just like, you have no idea how helpful that is, and it's so much better.
Particularly as he's running his own stream as well.
Yeah, and you got your own stream, you got your own family, and your own. Oh my god, I don't know how you do it, man. I'm stressed. I don't even have that much to do to a certain point. But yeah, seriously, thank you.
I think it's the ponytail. I think it applies the power, like Samson.
Maybe it does, yeah. But yeah, so seriously, he is a lovely, lovely guy. And I've only just found out he's a Supernatural fan as well. Like, holy cow. Holy cow.
I don't hold it against you, Will.
Oh my god. So you may be becoming my bestest best friend. You live in another country. That is not on. I actually need to catch up with Supernatural. I'm on the second to last season, and basically while Xander's away, I'm going to be binge watching it because it's my comfort place. So I've been savouring it till you go, and I'm just going to bomb through and finish it off.
There's going to be a celebration. Finally, Supernatural binge watching session. There's a website called Watch Together, so you can actually watch it with Base if you want.
Yeah, I do believe that's on. I'm pretty sure Galaxy Overseer and Grey Powderknot used that to watch Red Dwarf. So I just hung out with them. I mean, I'm not a massive fan for Red Dwarf, but I'm pretty sure that might be the web. I saved it. I've bookmarked it. I just have to remember what the hell it's called.
Actually, I was watching the guy who does Taking 20. Who's, by the way, check if you're a dungeon master or you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons, and you want to use Roll20 and systems like that, check out Taking 20 in his videos. Okay. We have announcements for him on the show when he's on, but he does lots of sort of how to do videos, sort of how to create dynamic lighting and all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's because of him that I know how to do dynamic lighting.
Yeah, you really struggled, which was a shame.
Well, it's because of him, and then Roll20 also helped out as well. But the Roll20 has a really good wiki for their own thing. But at the same time, yeah, I really needed some help, and he's very good at pointing out things, how to build dungeons, how to outline things. It was really, really helpful. So yeah, check him out. And the reason I'm mentioning him is because he talks about how you can use Watch Together to provide music during. Dungeons and Dragons campaigns because it allows you to use SoundCloud, which is not compatible with Roll20, but you can use SoundCloud and SoundCloud and YouTube, and you can just mix stuff without having to go to different websites.
Okay, gonna sort this head out now. Let's see. Why do you think I call everything awesome, lol? I think I missed a little bit. Let me go on to Twitch to see the rest of that message, honey. That's not Twitch. That's Twitch. Oh, you're going to give me a complex at this rate, lol. Why do you think I call everything awesome? Be right back. All right, honey. So I actually need to flatten this bit out. Doing a bit of DIY.
We'll have you answering to Rogar instead of Will by the end of it. He's like, who's Will? I am Rogar, Dragonborn.
Hey, Will.
Who is Will? Slayer of Cyanrath. Who actually got the last blow on Cyanrath?
Well, technically...
It was Will, wasn't it?
Technically, it might be the new kobold.
No, well, we don't know yet because Cyanrath's on the ground. What I mean is to knock him down.
Oh, to knock him down? I'm not sure.
It was Will, wasn't it? Because I said he tore his head off. And then we actually realised, actually no, he's a character. So.
He's not, he can't have, yeah. Alright, little head, you're going to go where you need to go.
Fastest Constitution saving throw. No! Good Constitution! Die, miserable death.
I'm good, just die already. Not quite right. But yeah, guys, either we'll take a break at some point or at the end of the stream we'll go through the Tapestry showcase. If anyone's added anything in for today's stream, or it was a bit impromptu.
Yeah, we're going to stop in 15 minutes anyway. Because we can do another one tomorrow if you want. I don't know. That sounds good.
It's up to you. Well, I don't think we can because we're meeting our friend at 6. We also need to. I need your help with a few things around the flat before you go.
I need to pack up as well.
I also need to do the cat's claws with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's going to be harder. And I just need to double check them when my parents are here.
I love that. Going away, stay, do chores.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need your help to do chores. No, I'm joking, of course.
I miss your ability to wash up. No.
I better not see a picture of the flat with like them washing up just on the side. We'll be there until Mum gets here, then she'll sort it out. Joking, your mum would kick your behind if she came back in front.
Yeah, she would know.
You left a hole in the washing for her to do.
I'm not sure about this. Like, I don't know. Well, I removed the head because I want to refix it on because it's not quite right. And I just don't seem to be able to get into a position that I think will look better than where it was. So you have a look there.
So you snipped it?
Yeah, I just because where I took it off, I had to flatten the little stick that's on the head.
Okay, so let's just take the stick off altogether.
No, but don't you need it? It doesn't have to have it on there.
No,
Is that...
it's just so it's a push fit. You don't have to have it.
Well, if it's push fit, that means it's
Well, we'll
meant to
do
go
it.
there.
No, we can still put it in the same place, but basically the whole thing should go in anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Give me the snippers.
Okay.
Give me the glue.
Bloop, bloop.
This is basically just so you can put it together without having glue.
Okay.
You don't need it.
Okay.
If you're using plastic glue anyway, it'll melt together.
What are these made out of, by the way? Is it standard plastic? Because this doesn't seem to be the normal plastic I'm used to.
Because once you spray it, you won't see any of the gap, any of the tiny gap anyway.
I trust you, but what are these guys? What are these guys made out of? Because it doesn't seem to be.
It's just coloured plastic.
It feels thicker.
Yeah, I know
than
people
standard.
have said that, but it is plastic. It's just coloured plastic. But
I mean, it's harder to shape and remove certain things.
Do the back, that little back. There you go, that connection. There you go. Don't shake it around for the moment, but don't hold it by the head.
Aww. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very, very much.
Okay,
I've already fixed that because they had a bit that was not glued there. That's cool. I was meant to get these done, sprayed, and actually start painting this on stream.
It's alright, once it's done, I'll spray it for you tonight anyway.
I don't think I need the glue anymore.
It's there, the glue's there.
Oh.
Welcome
Welcome back, Base. I'm back. What did I miss? We still talking about Supernatural, Ameo? Where are you up to? Have you finished Have you finished season 5 already? Don't tell me, because I'm still on like season 4-ish. So yeah. Go on, come on. Get it out of your system of why you're not into Supernatural anymore.
No, just
No. Get it out of your system.
fine. I miss the older version of it where it was more about like different cool, funky like folk tales and myths and things like that, rather than it all being about sort of the Christian God and the fight between Lucifer and the angels and demons. I know the other stuff still exists. It just I don't like the way it's taken a back seat, because I just enjoyed the beginning thing when they were around. I don't mind them fighting demons. It's just that it has to be demons in the context of.
Yeah, sorry, I meant season 14. I need to finish, not 4. I'm much further than that.
I don't hate the series. I just miss what the series was, you know. So I find it hard to continue with the series because I miss the. And this is me basically saying with the Age of Sigmar argument. Oh, things changed. I didn't like it. Or whatever. It's the same thing. And I understand I'm sounding hypocritical here. I just, I find it hard to reconcile like the one where they're fighting the Wendigo and nowhere I'd never seen an angel before and all this sort of stuff, and then suddenly it's like, no, actually they're there and there's tons of them and they're everywhere and everybody is possessed by an angel. Everyone who's not possessed by an angel is part of a secret government conspiracy to protect the world from angels and demons alike. And you're like, I don't know. That's just my thing. I'm not trying to sound pissy. It's just I don't get me wrong. I have seen some of the episodes you've watched and they're good. The story's good. As I said, I just miss I miss like the focus being on sort of the pagan myths and trying to figure out what ghost is what and the women in white and the vampires and how they dealt with them and.
I do agree to some extent, but at the same time for me it's like I've invested a lot of time in Supernatural and I still like a lot of the characters and I have enjoyed the character development and where they've gone from where they started, and I do think that's good. But yeah, I do. My only thing that I do agree with you on is just mainly the fact that it's focused on one particular religious area, whereas before it was like you had a mix of different types of religions and monsters and spirits and things like that, and that was really cool. But now it's mainly fixed on angels and demons, and it's like, but there's other stuff out there, and they have tried to get better again. Like, I think they may have noticed people possibly moaning about that, because later on, around, I think actually maybe season 13 or season 14, they actually got better again. And at some points beforehand as well, but it was mainly, they kept to one story arc.
Where everybody's like, Lucifer's already won, or something like that. I can't remember what it was. It was all black and white.
Well, technically there's like 2 worlds like that. You've got the first one, which was Purgatory, which was a fair few seasons back now. And now the new one really is the other dimension where, Michael won.
That's what I mean. It's like,
and it's all like post-apocalyptic. Well, that's the only trouble. They have to get bigger and bigger with their season finale monster sort of thing, you know. And I think they have screwed themselves a little bit in that respect, because after the last season, it's like, what could be bigger?
Well, one thing is that they deal with how we're going to deal with this amazing apocalypse, and we're going to do this big fight and all this and this, like, and then there's a filler episode. We're going to fight a demon in a ghost in a haunted house. You're like, how can you fight? How can you even go back to that? You've just been fighting world like apocalyptic stuff. You should have weapons that can smite these ghosts like that now, right? I mean, literally, you've powered up, you've leveled up now beyond household ghosts, and yet they still get almost defeated by Mr. Jenkins in a mask from Scooby-Doo, you know? Sorry. Still get by the little creature that's a changeling or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that.
I do miss how deadly just
love,
like the basic demon was.
But I do love them. To me, basically, Misha and Jared and Jensen, they are to me the equivalent of Jeremy and Richard and James from Top Gear. That camaraderie, that jokiness, that comedy, I'm not going in that direction though, but that general sense is what the main three from Supernatural have, and it shows. You know, they have had some funny episodes, kind of like Farscape actually, where they had some funny episodes there too, but the rest of it's quite serious. But I think it's also the fact that to a lot of us fans, they're fighting the dark, they're fighting evil, and a lot of us have now represented that with like mental health, and you know, keep on fighting, keep on going. You know, and they've done little events like really that. Cool stuff. I'm just saying, as well as Misha, who plays Castiel, doing his Random Acts of Kindness charity that he helped create. Amazing. So they are really lovely people. I'd love to meet them, seriously. Basis, I actually agree with Zanza's view, though. I just moved because you typed a new message. Hang on, I need to jump back. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for season 15, though I lost count. I actually agree with Zanza's view that it used to be a whole lot better with the Monster of the Week stories. It just didn't get too bad for me to lose interest, although the season with the Leviathans came close. I wasn't that fond of Leviathans myself. Don't forget Crowley, he's one of the lads by now too. He is, but my funniest episode was the one where Sam and Dean were transported by the Trickster into an alternate universe, a set of... Yeah, I love that one, and I also love Groundhog Day, the Black Spot episode.
You know, where Dean gets killed.
Oh my god, yeah.
I have to say, I think one of the funniest ones was where they ended up at a fan fiction convention.
Oh, yeah.
Where the prophet
the
who's been writing their stories, and they're like going, so are you a fan of Sam and Dean relationships? No, what? No, that's wrong, get away from me.
Oh, yeah, that one as well. And how, like, the school kids are all, who are fans of Supernatural in the theatre production, are all saying, oh, yeah, we need to have the crying scene. And both Dean and Sam are like, what crying scene? Oh, you know, something serious happens and they fall out, and then at the end, you know, they go up to their car and they have a bro talk and they hug it out and they're sort of a bit better, and you know, and it's a bit emotional. We're like, oh, we don't do that. We so don't do that. Yeah, you do. You really, really do. But I think the
fact that their voices get deeper every season.
Oh my god, they actually said that at a Comic-Con, that they actually screwed themselves over so massively. They started doing it at the start, and then after a few seasons, they realised that their voices were getting deeper, but they couldn't change. So now they're all saying like it's getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. That's hilarious. I think my other favourite scene though, the fan theatre is one. The black spot one where Dean keeps dying. The one where Dean ends up getting dog characteristics. That was hilarious. Don't forget the Looney Tunes, where an old hunter had gone senile and always had a love for cartoons, and so in the end he started having this ability. Wherever he went, it was like a Looney Tune
cartoon. Roadrunner or whatever.
laws of physics, Looney Tune laws of physics. And so someone was using the guy to stay nearby because he was immobile, he couldn't move. And then he would go, and then the bad guy would go and basically rob different places. And it was just brilliant because at one point Dean's running, but then he's in the area that the Looney Tune patient is in, and he ends up, running, jumping, and then he freezes, and then there's like writing that goes underneath him, which is
I liked I have to say, I liked the thing when Sammy was like had demon powers, and I quite liked the one where they have the rabbit foot.
Oh yeah, I'm Batman. Huh. Oh, don't forget the scene where Sam's walking and he's like really unlucky. I think that might be the same episode where he's really unlucky, and then he sort of drops his shoe down the sewer grate or whatever, and he's like carries on walking and looks really sad. And Dean turns around and goes, "What's the matter?" And Sam's so sad. He's like, "I lost my shoe."
I just like when they're sitting in the restaurant. And then you just sit down. You're our 1 millionth customer. And Dean's like standing like this with the picture, and then, but of course the luck goes bad, and so the picture ends up in the hands of the hunter who's after Sam.
Yeah. Also, I'm actually planning on no, I missed a bit. Basis of Operations says my funniest episode was the one where Sam and Dean were transported by. Oh yeah, I read that one. Sorry. I'm actually planning on getting an anti-possession tattoo on my chest, just like there was. Oh, I'm ignoring about that actually. But I was thinking about getting a necklace instead with the symbol. I don't know. I might. I just need to
birthday
decide.
For her, she ends up with something supernatural.
I
from
do.
Me.
If it was a tattoo, that'd be really cool. Base, I'm a proper fanboy, although my memory sucks, so I have to binge the entire show over a few months, every couple of years. Have you seen the episode with the Scooby Gang? Yes, I have.
Didn't they do a Scooby-Doo episode? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about now. Yeah, basically something transports them into the cartoon universe of Scooby-Doo.
Let me guess.
And
Dean eats a massive sandwich.
I do believe he does actually, funnily enough. But at the same time, it's like, do we change this world? Do we tell them that monsters are actually real? Because there is a monster in the Scooby world suddenly, and it's like the Scooby Gang are trying to fight it, and then Dean goes up to them and basically gives them the monster talk, and their faces. Velma's face and Daphne and the others, and they're looking absolutely terrified.
I'm guessing that Dean keeps hitting on Daphne.
I can't remember who he hits on actually. It's definitely one of them though.
Probably Daphne.
But I think Velma has a thing for Sam. Oddly enough.
Oh, I thought Velma was supposed to be gay.
Oh, I don't know. She might be bi. Who knows? Or maybe she just doesn't have a gender because she's a cartoon.
Yeah. I mean,
you got that.
It is a stereotype. She wears glasses. She wears a sweater. Blah blah blah. Oh, but she must be gay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she does have a thing and what it is.
That thing from the Snoopy one with Peppermint Patty, the one with the thing. Family Guy kept making fun of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I've read that one, yeah. But yeah, I would probably say out of every single TV show out there, I would probably say that I'm most obsessed with maybe Supernatural and Star Trek Voyager.
I like Good Omens.
Obsessed. I'm saying obsessed. Like you would watch,
I'm gonna watch
over and over again, and you remember all the information, and you remember all of that.
I just haven't started with Good Omens yet. I am going to be watching that again and again until I can quote it word for word. I like American Gods. Man in the High Castle. The Eisenhorn series, Will. The Eisenhorn series has been done by the guy who did the Man in the High Castle. Yes.
Eisenhorn?
It's the Warhammer 40k series that Amazon's going to do.
Oh, okay.
Eisenhorn is an Inquisitor.
See the one that gets himself into, like, he doesn't want to...
No, that's Caiaphas Cain. That's a different series. Well, he's a Commissar, not an Inquisitor.
That's it, Commissar. Yeah.
Ends
up getting himself into a position.
But he's like Blackadder. He's kind of like... He's pretty much kind of like Blackadder in his... although except things, schemes don't go wrong, they seem to go right.
I wouldn't say that, to be fair.
what I mean is he's got like a really pessimistic view of the world.
Oh, have I missed something? 1 second, people. Let's have a look. 1 minute.
Let's finish mine.
I knew there was something I was missing. 16 hours ago, thank you, Tea Time with Taryn. That's when I was watching Vanquisher's D&D stream. And thank you, Puffer Zola, 3 hours ago. Thank you for following the Meeple Palace as well.
Hey, thank you.
I'm sorry, guys, I didn't realise. I was so busy setting the stream up, I didn't actually take a look at actually anything had been updated. So yeah, thank you for getting us to 20. I knew we had 29 followers. I didn't know who the last couple were. So thank you very, very much. You will be gone. By the way, I think your chibi picture of Rogue, the Cult of Rogar is gonna blow Susan Kitty's mind when she sees it.
Oh, have you seen it yet?
No, I don't have a copy, do I?
It's on. I posted it up on Meeple Palace in the event.
I don't think it was Meeple Palace.
It was Meeple.
It wasn't.
Was it Borderline Streams I posted it?
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, I have to post it up then.
Or it might be your own. Let me have a look, actually.
No, I think I put it up in Borderline.
It might be, but you might have done it in the other one. Let me have a look. I'm on the other. Never mind. I'll do it yet. So yeah, I'm very behind schedule with these guys. I was actually hoping to get these sprayed and actually start putting some base coats on, but I made quite a few errors, so unfortunately you're watching me fix it up. But at least you've got Orange is the New Orc.
Yeah, he's a happy chappy. Alright, that is the entirety of the layering done, so I just need to do the so there you go. I just need to do the final extra fine detail highlight, and then he'll be finished.
Nice. That orange is coming along really nicely.
Yeah. Basically, all I need to do now is just do the corners and the tips and the sharp points on the armor. I need to do his skin with the final layer and his teeth. But yeah, he's coming along. He's nearly done. Oh wait a minute, I need to do that. A little bit of brown underneath there needs to be done.
Sorry for not talking, I'm just concentrating a little bit. I do that on my own streams as well. I'm contemplating about just moving my miniature painting over to the Meeple Palace and just use my
video games or something.
And just use my personal one for like my knitting and my writing and my gaming. Which I hope people, if I do decide to do that, I hope people are alright with that.
There we go. I've got my orky chap. Just need to, as I said, do the final thing with him, and I need to do his base as well. I'm going to do the base really dusty, so if I do dust up his feet and armour and stuff a bit, that's okay. I do paint my orcs a bit clean cut, but I paint all my molds a bit clean cut, to be honest. So what do I need to do now? I need to do the...
Make that a bit more dynamic.
Armor. Yeah. Yellow.
Don't forget, we do have a Discord. So,
Can you pass me the flash gift yellow?
there we go. And we are also part of the LSS as well, which is another wonderful community. So definitely check them both out. Come and feel free to come paint with us and play role-play games, and hopefully do some board games soon. Get that content set up and tabletop, and oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. Well, we're doing it slowly because we don't want to overwhelm ourselves, to be honest.
Yeah, we're new. We've all got what going on in our lives at this very moment in time, unfortunately.
Right, how are we doing? Base, I gotta go. Not getting to watch much with kids playing up anyway. I'll leave a lurk for you though. Bye. Alright, take care, Will. Thank you so much for coming in. Just gonna give you
take
another
care, Will.
shout out in one memento. Hey, I got to talk with Supernatural with someone else. Yeah, definitely. forgetting. Hang on. The space bar. For some reason, the space bar is a hotkey. Oh, I need to fix that. I need to remove.
Thing a minute ago.
Yeah, she did actually. So that's probably around 3 minutes of talking that's been lost. Thanks, Annie.
Thank you, Kat. I told you she was coming up to do something.
Yeah, but I don't know why we've got hotkeys. I never set up. It's because I re-downloaded it. Maybe it comes automatically with the.
Maniac's also used it. Maybe get some hotkeys on.
No, it's my OBS. It doesn't do anything when he does something.
Sorry, I didn't know. That works. And I've got a duller orange. Orangey yellow, the duller colour. Pick out some of the highlighting areas.
So can you just repeat? What are you going to paint first? Because I'm not sure if that got.
I said I'm probably going to paint my beast guys, and I'm definitely going to be starting my Imperial Knights.
And if you didn't hear.
Wait to paint them forever.
And if you didn't hear, I said that I'm not sure if I'm going to paint my minis from Warcry yet. I may start off with the terrain so that we've got something to use for dynamic pictures to take our minis of. It's going to be interesting to see the sort of different styles between the Kill Team terrain, which is still old ruined buildings, along with the Warcry terrain.
Yeah. Well, you know me, I'll probably stick to using mainly Warcry for fantasy. What I like is there's more terrain coming out soon, like more different styles. So that'd be kind of cool, getting some more. I want, as I said, I want to get more terrain now, get more stuff, bits and pieces together. Okay, I think we.
I think that's done,
soon.
and that's fine with me because I think I fixed the bases. The base had some weird little bumps on it, and it was just irritating me a little bit.
Okay.
And I fixed one or two of the pipe things as well, which I'm glad about. I fixed this guy here. That one's been fixed, and then there was a second one I think that I fixed. Where was it? That one, and I'm sure there was a second one. Oh yeah, I fixed that bit there because it was a bit bumpy, so that's been sorted now. I thought there was, oh no, it must have been just this one then. Yeah, it's a little bit rough, but at least it's like glued together now, so that's good. And I could just make it look like there's a hole between the two. Oh my god, how...
Go off again.
No. Mosquito landed right there. How brazen! Look, there it is now. There on the... No, don't hit the laptop.
Get it gently. It's gone.
He's moving. Are you chasing the mosquito?
Come on.
And wash your hands. Well done. Mr. Miyagi would be impressed. Smaller than a fly, so actually, yeah, he probably would be impressed.
There was this one thing
You just
I
need
remember from,
chopsticks.
when I used to watch Jackie Chan Adventures as a kid.
Was that the animation or the one with...
That was the cartoony one.
I prefer them in real life.
Sorry? Oh, he did lots of stuff. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, he did. But he did this one thing. There was this one scene at the end. Jackie Chan would show some of his kung fu moves, like real Jackie Chan, not the cartoon. And he always went. And one of my favorite ones was when he did this. He went, Jackie Chan is so fast he can catch a fly in mid-flight, and he's like this. And he goes, different fly.
That was amazing. Oh, that's hilarious.
Just that he gives it like self-depreciating shrug, and he's like, different fly.
What's that Asian based fighty TV show you started watching?
Oh, Into the Badlands. Yeah, I'm really
Into the
liking that.
Badlands.
I think it's going to be one of my shows. There's a
Oh.
lot of martial arts in it, and I'm liking it really much.
Ah.
I haven't watched a good martial arts TV show for a while.
Hi, Susie Kitty.
Hi, Susie Kitty! Isis here.
I'm not sure about Into the Into the Badlands, to be honest.
Yeah, well, if you don't like it, it's my show and I don't have to watch it with you around.
Oh, I don't mind you watching something that I don't like, because I think I'm very good at
I
not
didn't say you
saying
weren't.
something or.
No, I didn't say you would, but it just means basically if it's a show we both like, I don't watch it because we watch it together. If it's a show you do like, if you don't like it, then I can just watch it whenever, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Susie Kitty says, I come with a message from Nuts. Okay, what's the message? I hope he's doing alright. Blah! Why blah? Is it because you can see an orc being painted? Meow. What, Loki?
My orc. Hey, orange is the new orc.
Hey, stop copies me.
Orange is the new orc. Copyright, many more games.
Nuh-uh. I came up with that
You
first.
didn't patent it. It's
I
mine
did.
now.
I did actually. I'll get you the
I've
documents in a
declared
second.
copyrighted that.
No, you can't, because I've already done it. How have you been,
I'm
Susie
liking it. I think
Kitty?
this yellow is going pretty good as a.
You've actually come
piloting
to
agent.
the.
See the thing. Bring
It is,
it's
yeah.
bring it up a bit more. Bring it more fiery orange.
I have to admit, you're sort of coming to the end of our stream, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we still haven't done the tapestry, so I will check and see if anyone's posted anything up there, and if they have, I will obviously share it. So yeah, you still got some time to get on the Meeple Palace Discord and, you know, add it in. Apparently, it's a dyslexic wah. Oh, that's awful. I've been lurking for a while. Oh, bless your heart, honey. Yeah, I'm so going to try and find the Cult of Rogard chibi picture and send it to you. I don't care if someone's just like, oh, I haven't finished it yet. It's so cool. It deserves to be seen.
It's silly.
No. It's still cool as a line art. Stop making us wait.
No time. I've been around all over the place.
Just post up the line art and then show it again when it's finished. There, done. I will win. I got unfinished stuff on my Instagram. Yeah. So have I, actually. Oh, most of them are minis. Surprise, surprise.
White or something to bright in a very bright blue. Actually, probably use grey. Might be the best colour.
Could you not mix a white with a light blue?
No, I could. I'm just wondering whether maybe a grey or something would be better.
Susie Kitty says she loves seeing the process.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put it up.
Good.
I need a white. Do you have white over there?
No, I do not have a white.
Oh, the white's oh, yeah.
They're all there.
Tons of whites here.
And you don't want to disappoint a Susie Kitty.
Shake a maraca. Don't worry. I got a thing.
And by the way, guys, Susie Kitty is a lovely, lovely person, and she does some really cool, I think they're like indie crazy anime games, as well as other little games. The last one I saw you play was what was it? It wasn't farm thingy. You did have to do some resources. I can't
Animal
remember.
Crossing?
No, it wasn't Animal Crossing. Something else.
Oh, Susie Kitty, do you play Crosscode?
And Susie Kitty is also a lovely digital doodler as well. So yeah, you know. For some reason, I don't know why, but there's a hotkey for the mic, and I don't know how, but it keeps getting caught. And it's probably when I was typing in the shout out, actually, because I had to use the space between the so and then your name. So yeah, but oh God, it's a nightmare. I need to fix it. But yeah, so we've got a freaking hotkey for the mic. The cat's already pressed on it and stuff. But yeah, Xander asked if you had. Xander had asked if you have played a game called Crosscode, and I think it was Journey of Life is what I saw you as. Hopefully that's as much as that was missed when the mic cut out. Susan Kitty says, lol, my shout out mutes the mic. You have that much of an impact, you make us speechless. Susan Kitty says, I haven't heard of Crosscode.
Oh, it's really good. It's like it's been like an isekai game. You know, like isekai anime where you're in a game, like Sword Art Online, that sort of thing. And the whole thing is like, kind of like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's good. It's got a really good storyline. It's very chibi in its art style. It's like very sort of 32, 64-bit or whatever it is, chibi style art. And it's it's like an old traditional Japanese RPG, but the story is really well done. And the
Don't forget for chibiness, you've got Chi. Meow.
Yeah, Chi the cat.
Oh, I love Chi. I'm not keen on the animation for the 3D episodes. I much prefer the traditional art. I think Chi's much cuter in that.
I just think it's funny how Chi means to we.
Oh yeah, it's cute though.
Well, they literally call Chi that because she wees somewhere, doesn't it? They're all like, oh, we're going to Chi.
Kind of like Simon's cat in a way.
Oh, Simon's cat so much.
Do you remember our colleague who came round for dinner and it was like her kid was watching and we were just like, oh, what are you into? Simon's cat. Oh, brilliant. And then we were just constantly watching tons of Simon's cat. That was great.
Do you have my Fenris Grey?
No.
Sort of like a bluish colour.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud. That's two colours you've asked me for, and I do not have.
Like
I have not stolen.
Bluish grey. You sure you've seen it?
No, I didn't have it, baby. Could it be here? Because you said it's a darkish grey. It could be in these ones,
No,
or it could be in that, or.
Yeah, it's over here.
So again, I was hoping to get these fixed up, and because I made some mistakes, and get these primed and get base colours on, but that's not happening. But I am going to get Xander to spray them for me, so that I mean, I don't know. We could do a stream tomorrow, but
maybe I've got a lot going on tomorrow. But yeah, I'll try. I've got a lot to do around the house tomorrow.
If not, we can still do a dual stream with you in the hotel.
Definitely.
Because we can just do it on Discord, just how we play role play. You know, just have your camera facing.
Yeah, we can do that.
You'd have to do it on yours because
You have to walk me through it. So.
Yay! All right.
Well, that's okay. I'll try, but you know me.
Well, tomorrow. How about tomorrow? I talk you through everything.
But let me do the house first.
And we need to do the house as well. Miniacs Miniatures! Oh my goodness! Hey, honey.
Hey, Nate.
Hi, used to. Hello. Let me give you a shout out.
No,
God, that freaking hotkey. All right, sorry, the mic cut out because I had to press the space bar. Yeah, that's why I kept silent just in case.
That's one for 76 this month.
Goodness sake. Yeah, Miniacs, give him a follow if you don't know him. He is an amazing miniature sculpture. I believe we're doing what was it? Makeup artist work now or something with the company. You mentioned it to us at the end of the session Friday night. Yeah, that you got the job. That was amazing. So yeah, definitely give him a follow. He also plays an awesome character in our roleplay game of Hall of the Dragon Queen 5th edition, where he plays Weird Hal, a human bard, and he, I think, pretty much saved our asses in the last game session.
He went insane and just charged this guy.
He just went for it. I think everyone got fed up of the kobolds, to be honest.
Except for one.
Miniac, somebody needs to explain to Kellum the reason why you never split the party.
Watch any YouTube guys do.
It wasn't so much that. We weren't even that far apart. It was just, you guys need to learn how to sneak. And also,
Kellum brought the party back together by falling down the stairs.
That's actually a good point. You did. But you guys also need to like find a light source. I don't know if you saw, but I was chatting in our group chat in Discord, and I was saying about what lighting can be used and stuff, and what little tricks can we do till we get to a shop and can buy certain material to have better hidden light sources and stuff. So, you guys falling down the stairs, jeez Louise. That was an amazing session though. Like, my heart was in my mouth throughout the entirety. Oh my god, when I was trying to speak to Siren Wrath, I think my heart stopped a couple of times. I can't believe that I have Charlton as a background. Why did my performance fail? I got a natural one. What the hell?
3 or something. It was a natural 1 actually. I'm pretty sure it was a natural 1. It was a rubbish one.
Miniacs, I'm like waving my hands going, no, don't split the party up. Yeah, I know. It's part of our story now.
But then you can't metagame by doing that, can you? You've got to go, if everybody else goes, hey, let's just go down here, and you go, I don't think it's a good idea, guys, but they go, yeah, you can't say. In the gaming system, it's a really bad idea to split the party. Because that's not the way it works. Okay, so that is the...
What have you been up to today, Miniacs? You and Susa Kitty have caught the slight end of the stream, actually, which I think I said about 20, but we are going to stop soon. And then I'll do I'll check if anything's in the Tapestry. Because, I mean, it was a bit impromptu of us doing this stream, but I did straight away, as soon as we knew that we were streaming, make a Tapestry sheet. So any artwork, doesn't have to be miniature painting, any craft work you want to share, you can absolutely pop that into the Google Sheet in our Discord in the Tapestry Showcase channel. Absolutely fine with us. You know, we want to support our artisans. Miniac, so far nothing. Oh, how was your date? Did you have a lovely time? What restaurant did you go to? Did you go to a cinema? What did you do? Steampunky dwarves. Ha 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 ha. They are cool, actually. I'm really looking forward to painting them. I actually said to Base, because he popped in earlier, and I said, you could actually do these guys as like dwarf steampunky, but also Nurgle, because you've got a lot of skin colour. You know, you could do a lot of rust and then dark greens and blues and greys and really dirty them up, to be fair. So you could actually make them into like Nurgly, rotten, steampunky, rusty dwarves, funnily enough. The undead or something. Miniacs, I have to make plans to meet up with this guy from Bates Motel. Okay. Oh yeah, we went to the movies and saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
I don't know that one. I'll have to have a look because I don't recognise.
Sharky Bone. I need a Screaming Skull. Oh yeah, Screaming Skull.
Another paint I don't have from you.
Screaming Skull.
What's that one about then? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The only thing that I can think of about Once Upon a Time is a TV show that's like Disney fairy tale orientated. It's the 9th film by Quentin Tarantino. Yes, that's right, because you mentioned Quentin Tarantino. Was it last session or the session before? Maybe the 24-hour stream that you did. But yeah, I'm not. You mentioned it recently. It might be in the Discord chat. It's about the Manson family. Wasn't the Manson family also put in the Hannibal Lecter books? At one point, Hannibal Lecter knew one of them. I'm sure it was a Manson character. I think it was.
Serial killer.
I don't know. He was deformed and crippled or something, and in the end, Hannibal goes to his massive mansion and basically allows the dogs to eat Manson's face. But Manson had it prepared because he was actually going to catch Hannibal and basically try and kill him off. So there was like a nasty death.
In the books. Yeah.
That was in the books, but I don't know. But I know of the Manson family, but at the same time I don't. But the only one that I can think of is from the Hannibal Lecter. But then that's, I think, fictional or not based on real life. So I'm not. Was the Manson family part of the Mason?
No.
The Quakers or some? Oh, I don't know.
No.
What am I trying to say?
Secret Society.
Yeah, which one of the famous ones is the
Freemasons.
Freemasons. Yeah, they killed Rosemary's Baby, the brainwashing cult leader. No, I have to look into that though, 'cause that really sounds quite interesting. That's something that I'd be interested in reading up about actually. Is that the third mosquito you've killed?
Second, I think, and I didn't get him.
The sturges are upon us. Help, Weird Hal. Say this out loud. Charles Manson. Your turn.
Why should I say that part?
I don't know. I think Miniac just wants to hear our accent.
What, Charles Manson?
Yep. He just said, say this out loud. Charles Manson.
It just did.
No, I was just repeating it again. How's that sound to you? You don't know who that is, really?
Well, I know he was involved. I know that he was involved in like serial
I'm
killing or
not
something
the
like that.
history girl. Xander's the history guy.
I know he was a serial killer or he was involved in something like that. I know he was a criminal.
Maybe he was depicted in the Hannibal Lecter's book then as a fictional character in the book, but based on a real. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I've been holding this mini for a little while. I've been talking. I'll have to check that out. I don't know who that is really.
Do you know who Ronnie and Reggie were?
Are you talking about the Krays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
you're talking about the Krays? I mean, do you know who the Krays were? I mean, the thing is...
There is actually a fair few different famous serial killers and stories.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean,
I've got a couple of friends that are very into their serial killer knowledge, which is amazing. Any questions I could probably ask them about.
I just watched that one the other day, which was like the tapes of what's his name.
Oh, the one you're talking about, the two girls that went missing in somewhere in Spain. Are you talking about that one?
No, that was a Spanish one. I did start watching that. Yeah.
Did you finish that one?
No, we didn't finish it.
Oh, I need to finish that. I know about the I know about the Buckethead guy from Australia.
Okay.
I know people like Ted Bundy, and I don't know if these are serial killers as such, but I know people like
That's what I was talking about.
Ted Bundy, and then the Cray brothers, and then you've got I can't remember the female serial killers as well, but there's a couple.
Hid all the bodies on the moors, yeah.
Yeah.
She and her boyfriend.
And there's a couple of others, obviously Jack the Ripper as well, because he's classed as a famous serial killer. He counts. Yeah, though his identity is still apparently a mystery.
Well, no, people are still arguing about who it was.
Yeah, there's so many conspiracy theories now. I think it's probably hard to actually work it out, to be fair. Ted Bundy isn't fit to lick the boots off Charlie Manson. Fair one.
Oh my god, this is not like top Trump serial killer, okay?
It probably is, though. You probably could buy a top Trump serial killer. That would be hilarious.
Which one killed the most victims? I mean, no, that's macabre. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, but then weren't the Victorians very much into their macabre?
Yeah, but not like that. Victorians did some weird shit, but not like that.
That's your last swear word. That's your first and last swear word for our stream. I actually haven't sworn at all. I'm very impressed with myself. Right. Shall I check to see if anyone's added anything?
Yeah.
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. Let me just check if anyone's posted in the Meeple Palace Tapestry. If not, we don't have to. Let's see. So I put 3 sheets up. One for today, one for Wednesday when I do Behind This Tapestry again, and one ready for Cobalt Cavern for Friday. At the moment, well, it's a bit impromptu that we did today, so yeah, I'm not surprised it's empty. That's fine. Alright, so nothing's in there at the moment.
Okay.
Isn't hair art Victorian as well? Could be. And death photos of stillborn children.
Yeah,
that was one.
That was creepy.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, okay, so we don't have anything in the tapestry for the moment. Okay, no problem. Yeah, and again, Behind the Tapestry again is just, if you want to share your stream style and art and crafts and technique and about you yourself, and you just want to hang out on the Meeple Palace and stream whatever that's arts or crafts related, then you're absolutely fine to talk to us about setting up a day, whether you want to do it once in a while or only just once, or weekly or fortnightly. It doesn't matter. We can sort something out. We use your main overlays. There's only a couple of things you'll need from the Meeple Palace, to be honest. But other than that, yeah, you could do this and do what me and Zandra are doing. You could do it with friends. You could just do it for yourself and, promote your own stream, your own content, as well as, slipping in a good word for the Meeple Palace. But then not only that, you can join the community as well to post your art pictures or crafty pictures up of anything. It doesn't have to be Metro related again. But as well as, if you want to do some GMing or you want to do some role playing, or you want to sort of do board gaming or tabletop gaming, that's what we have passion for. So if that's something you're interested in, then absolutely feel free to follow and join our community. So let's see. Yeah, Macabre, Miniacs. Yo, haha, next time Kel says we should split up, I'm going to say Predator. Yeah, good point. Speaking of
just split up, we cover more ground.
Let me also jump, because I've given a shout out to the LSS. Here is our...
I'm going to have to give one of you guys the red shirt award.
Yeah. So here is our Meeple Palace Discord. Feel free to join that. Again, here is the LSS as well, because, we love what they provide for people. For streamers, and to get to affiliate, and just meeting people and getting help with tech and all that jazz. So they're a really lovely bunch. So that's fantastic. And then the last real thing really is the charity. At the moment, hotkey is going to drive me nuts. As soon as we're finished, I have to get rid of that hotkey for the mic. That's going to, I hate it so much. Yeah, so don't forget to. You dropped voice of the word charity. Yeah, so don't forget to check out Extra Life, extra-life.org. They're a lovely charity that helps sick and children in need with doctors and medical, and just making sure they get the best treatment possible. And yeah, Maniacs recently did a 24-hour stream, which was phenomenal, which was amazing, especially considering he did that after a long session of D&D as well. So he barely got any rest, bless his heart. So yeah, he did really, really well. So yeah, thank you again for doing that, and thank you for connecting it with us at Meeple Palace. So that's amazing. So yeah, and if there's another charity that someone in our group wants to support, we are absolutely happy to support as many charities as we are passionate about.
Well, we're fine. As we get into the time to develop them, I mean, that's the thing. We've got some really.
Shout outs don't hurt at all.
No, they don't hurt at all.
And if someone wants to do Extra Life stream event, if someone wants to do Dogs Trust, if someone wants to do NSPC, whatever, we are happy to help. Yeah, exactly. Maniacs, I was tired. Well, you did really, really well.
I'm not surprised, buddy. You did awesome.
Yeah. All right. So, are we ready to end?
Okay.
Let me just find someone to raid. So we've generally been doing miniature painting. So
just finishing up. So I've got all this nice funky stuff done today. Just doing the final bits and pieces. Doing the final highlights of everything.
Oops, sorry, just mute that. Okay, so who have we got? We've got Captain. So we've got who's doing art? So Captain Madlove, Chris Frossin, Houndstooth Minis, and Genuine Vision, and Jimmy the Brush. That's what we've got on the list at the moment.
Minis, he's funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been
No
on my stream
problem.
a few times.
Let me just make sure he is still streaming, because I have had the moments where it's like, I just jump on and it's like, oh, they're gone. All right. Oops. Maniacs, wait. Paint your next mini in yellow and orange. Hang on. I'll get back to the chat in a second. I just need to copy. So I think he is on. Go away, advert. Yeah, he's on. Lovely. Okay. So let me jump back to the chat. So what have I missed? So the chat refreshed. Oh, poop.
You missed the stuff, did you?
I missed a bit of stuff. I'm sorry, Maniacs. Feel free to repeat. I know I saw you say something about painting the next miniature in yellow and orange, but I'm not sure who you were talking to. And I'm not sure if I missed a message before that either. So I do apologise. Alright, so we are raiding Houndstooth Minis. Apparently I forgot to add the part of that. And I managed to restart the microphone, so that's decent. So we have got 4 viewers. That's amazing. All right, so you can check us out. I will be back on Wednesday with Behind the Tapestry, promoting my own stuff and the Meeple Palace. And then I don't think we've got any other Behind the Tapestries by other members at the moment.
I'm looking into seeing when
You're going to start yours, yeah. As well as, don't forget that on Fridays we have got the debriefing stream, which is about the previous D&D session on Friday, and then pretty quickly after that on the Fridays we'll actually be playing D&D, and we've got other stuff coming as well, more content for you guys. So thank you so much, thank you for the follows, thank you for chatting, thank you for lurking, thank you for watching. We sincerely appreciate it. So yeah, we're off. So bye guys.
Bye.
Yep, there we go. We've played it before. Okay, so we'll just go to the end scene.